Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Madden 19 Career Mode. You guys can see the division standings, and everybody in our division is 2-2. So we are at a dead tie with everybody right now, and we are going against the 2-2, ironically, Bengals. Now, the last episode was called Nightmare in New England, which we ended up winning. It was a pretty badass episode. You guys should go check that out if you have not already. But this episode, I could have called it Nightmare in Cincinnati. This game was very frustrating. You guys will see, man. I don't know if I need to change any sort of settings or whatever, but the amount of pressure that I'm getting is honestly incredible. But going against the Bengals in this one, like I said, our defense is going to have to stop Andy Dalton and Joe Mixon. Obviously, Joe Mixon is a threat. Andy Dalton, he's whatever. He ended up getting knocked out for half the season. Jeff Driscoll, dude, I didn't even know that Jeff Driscoll had started for that many weeks. I ended up like not watching a bunch of Bengals highlights, and then I watched like 4 in a row. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? He's actually not that bad. Jeff Driscoll ain't horrible. I mean, he ain't the best by any means. But Andy Dalton, I guess, got hurt. I didn't really know much about his injury. So I don't know. I guess that was just something to say. But in this game, he's completely healthy, and he's playing against the Dolphins defense, and he has put up 7 points on us. But Danny Amendola, our #1 go-to receiver, which I'm assuming is going to be gone after this first season, unfortunately, because he is old, and I believe he's on a 1-year contract. Maybe he's on a 2-year, and we'll get him back next year, but I think our #1 receiver will be gone as he gets a touchdown right there. I'm pretty sure that was Danny Amendola getting us a touchdown. It would be fitting if it was. If it wasn't, then it would be honestly surprising, because it seems like the only guy that scores and gets catches is Danny Amendola. As right now, we are 4 for 5 as we have to throw it away. I will gladly take an incompletion off of a throwaway with how slow our guy is and how often we have to, avoid pressure. Is right there. Danny Amendola, what a catch, man. My goodness. 1st and 10, we get sacked. Oh, boy. Okay, so we go from the top of the world back down to earth real quick, man. We do get sacked, 7-7, a minute 34 left in this first half as we look down the field, and we can just not shake this trend, man. Cannot stop throwing these interceptions. Our first season, our rookie season, has been full of picks. I knew it would be because we have no speed. We're getting pressured way more than I thought we would. We're forcing so many throws, and that one was 100% forced. And we do throw another interception, and it has just been ridiculous on the sack front and the interception front. Basically just all things turnovers and what causes turnovers. It's been bad on offense, man. It's been ridiculous. Our offense, I mean, even last game we won, but it was 10-7. Our offense didn't score until the very last drive. We did nothing. We put up 3 points until the very last drive with our defense stopping Tom Brady for that long. So our defense probably wants to punch all of us. I think Cameron Wake wants to kill me. So right now we need to get some goddamn points on the board, or else I'm going to get murdered in the fucking locker room. So 7-7, 26 seconds left. That's a morbid joke, but I don't know, man. Fuck, makes me laugh. I like that type of shit. Anyway, man, we end up throwing... Oh, Cameron Wake, spare me. Jesus Christ, I throw another interception, man. Jay Bates III, I don't know his first name. Jonathan Bates, I got no idea. But we throw another interception, our second of the game. Again, the trend continues throwing picks. We try to run the ball. Running backs are retarded, man. 2-yard rush, we run around like a retard ourselves and almost take a sack. Second and 8. Turns into 3rd and 8, looking down the field, and we just get grabbed. That was my fault. I kind of backed into that one. I could have stepped up. Instead, I backed into my tackle and got sacked. So 1st and 10, we're looking again. Really nothing open. If we're going to find something, we have to force it. And luckily right there, we do find a soft spot in the zone, and we find Kenny Stills for a 1st down at the 39-yard line. One of our biggest plays of the game, easily. 1st and 10, looking down the field once again, and it is almost picked by Drake Kirkpatrick. He made a really nice jump on that ball, stepping up in the pocket, making a nice play, making a nice throw to Danny Amendola as he gets a 1st down across the 50-yard line. 3 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and we end up getting sacked with those remaining 3 seconds into the 4th quarter. Now 2nd and 19, looking down the field. Whoo, I was going deep right there, man. I think we had it, too. I think Gesicki may have burned the defense because I think they sent a little bit extra pressure, and their safety was playing way up. But Danny Amendola, of course, as sure-handed as he is, he makes another catch. A really, what's the word I'm looking for? Contested catch. That's what I was looking for. Makes a nice contested catch, gets us to the 22. We get sacked on 2nd and 10 after an incompletion. Carl Lawson has 3 sacks. Our left tackle is getting bullied over there. I don't know who it is. I can't remember who it is. 3rd and 16, looking down the field, we see X in the back of the end zone, and he catches it. Mike Gesicki, but he was out of bounds. He was out of bounds. Fucking illegal touching. God damn it, Gesicki. I can't be that mad at him. He probably does more work than anybody else on this fucking team, honestly. Him and Amendola. Gesicki has been a beast. Unfortunately, he runs out the back of the end zone and gets an illegal touching penalty. We do have to settle for the field goal. Our defense gives up a field goal. So with a minute left in the fourth quarter, can we do it again? Can we come up with a late fourth quarter drive, man? Does the epic music kick in? No. No, the epic music is going to go ahead and sit where the hell it does in hell, because that is where it belongs right now, because our O-line is getting thrashed. 2nd and 18, we are sacked. Geno Atkins once again. 3rd and 23, we just run the clock all the way down. We're accepting going to overtime, and you know what? We don't even get a chance to throw it up, because guess what? We are sacked again. So going into overtime, what do you want when you enter overtime? You want to win the coin toss. I can't speak. But you want to win the coin toss. Unfortunately, we do not. So we already start off terrible. Absolutely terrible. So you know how I said Cameron Wake would want to kill me after I threw my 2nd interception? I might need to watch out in the locker room for real this time. I need to have something over my shoulder. I need to be looking. Shit's about to get bad. Our defense makes the stop. All we need is to get into field goal range. They have that big red line there for a reason. And I throw an interception on our first play. Yeah. Cameron Wake, I'm going to have to run. Jesus. Throw a pick in overtime. I don't even know what to say, man. That is our third or 4th pick. I'm pretty sure we had 3 total picks in the game. All of them were bad. Every single one of them was horrible. They were all my fault. I think the 3rd one may not be as much my fault. I was trying to go to Amendola, and the ball was just overthrown. If you look, I mean, it was way overthrown. I mean, it was a tight throw either way. It was probably not the smartest read, but my God, it was way overthrown. But again, the Cameron Wake joke may be a little bit intense, but I mean, he might be looking to hunt me down after this one, man. I mean, our defense played great. They played great in the past 2 games, and we barely put up enough to win last game. In this game, we completely shit the bed. We should have won this game so easily, and instead we just give it up after being sacked so many times. It was just ridiculous. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to look out for the next one, and as always, I'm out. Peace.